Hey there, welcome to this reading. This reading is for Taurus for November 2020. It's a love reading. So if you are thinking about someone, you're involved with someone, or you just want to learn a little bit more about a connection that has intrigued you, this is your reading. Thank you. Welcome. My name's Amanda. I'm at Lunasync Tarot. I've been shuffling your cards for a while, so I'm going to give it a last shuffle here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining us, all of us here. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. If you are so inspired, please leave a message below. I love communicating with you. I love talking with you. I love your comments. Also, consider subscribing to my channel. And if this reading resonates with you, hit the like button. That really helps the reading to get seen by other people and helps my channel a lot. Thank you. All right, let's get into this Taurus love November 2020. Let's see what is up with you in the way of love, relationship, intimacy. All right, what you're contributing is a Page of Swords energy. So an energy of watching, observing, researching. You may be really paying close attention to your love interest at this time, really observing what they're all about. In the position of them and what they're bringing to the table is a brand new beginning. It's the Ace of Swords. This is a new way of thinking. It's a new idea. It's a new perspective. Swords have everything to do with thoughts. And of course, they're connected to the emotions as well, because our thoughts influence our emotions. But it's like a new beginning of some sort, and I see that you're holding a single sword, and a single sword came up for them. So it could be that you're connected to this new way of thinking, this new idea somehow. This new idea is connecting the two of you in November. The composite energies is the Queen of Cups. Again, she is really studying this thing, holding a single thing. This is why I'm seeing the commonalities between the cards right now. Look how he's holding the sword. This hand is holding the sword. She's holding this cup. So really researching, observing, paying very close, thoughtful attention to something, some idea. Like I said, the thoughts are connected to the emotions very intrinsically. So emotionally involved with this thing. Holding it very close. It's like, I heard the word precious. I don't say that word very often. It's like precious to you. This connection, this communication, this thought, this idea. Very, very precious to you. Composite energies, like you both share this sort of fascination. I want to use the word obsession, but that's not quite right. It could be just right for the moment. Really just engaged, involved with this thing. Look at how she is just holding it and studying it. And that's your composite energy. And then, oh, wow, interesting. This could be like a fated match. You have met your match. We have the King and the Queen of Cups showing up here together. This is the insight. Emotional maturity, compassion, empathy. The King of Cups, this is a personality that is, it's possible for them to be in very emotionally turbulent times and really just maintain their shit, right? They know how to contain their emotions. They know how to hold their emotions. A safe container for an emotional experience. It could be that they just see you or you see them. There's this energy of really witnessing the other person and feeling very emotionally matched. Very much emotionally on the same page. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. King of Cups in the position of the insight. Could be that you're realizing this is the type of person that you want and need in your life. Whoever this is, they are emotionally mature and they're able to bring it. They're able to meet you there. Beautiful. All right. Let's dig in a little bit deeper here with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I really enjoy this deck because the imagery is different and just allows for different symbolism and meanings to come up in the reading. How do you feel about this connection in November? What are your feelings about this person? Ooh. Okay, King of Cups. You do see them as the King of Cups, and that is exactly what you want in your life right now. King of Cups, emotional maturity. Just, it's such a beautiful energy. It's an energy of being able to give compassion, very empathetic, just holding the space for you emotionally. Able to see you, loving the way that you are, loving your emotions, wanting to know more about you emotionally and your emotional life. It's the King. Oh, look at the way he's caressing her hair. Just really, really present with you emotionally. Beautiful. That's how you see them. That's how you see this connection, or that is what you want. That is like, that's the connection for me. Let's see how they see you. They have the Ace of Swords, like a new idea, right? A new way of thinking, a new perspective in the position of them and what they're contributing. How do they see you? How do they see this connection in November 2020? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is composite energy. What happens when the two of you come together? Really looking at your emotions, observing, becoming aware. The Queen of Cups is looking down at the chalice. The King of Cups is holding the chalice and looking out. Okay. How do they see you? Here we go. King of Swords. Whoa. We have three kings that have showed up here. So, first of all, you see them as the King of Cups. They see you as the King of Swords. So this is a matching of energy. Levels. A leveling up. A matching of like a status match, right? You're both kings. You're both seeing each other in this king-like energy. Now, the King of Swords in this imagery, we're going to talk about the traditional meaning of the King of Swords. But in this imagery, the King of Swords is a little detached. Attached from their heart, or detached from their heart. Did I say attached? Maybe attached to their thoughts. Detached from their heart. I get the sense that this relationship that they have, this man and this woman, the king and this maiden, is very unequal. And it's all to serve the King of Swords. And then there's somebody observing them. Maybe it's the wife of the king or a chambermaid, but they are being observed. She looks like a queen of some sort because she has a crown on her head, the woman outside of the window. So there's there's sort of a manipulation. There's a distortion of a relationship here. Like he's acting outside of the relationship with this woman here. And there's an unequal relationship happening between these two. An abuse of power. And this is how they're seeing the relationship with you in November 2020. Or they see you. Now, if that doesn't apply, if you're like, what? Whatever, that doesn't fit with me. The traditional meaning of the King of Swords is somebody who's very analytical, very logical, can be a little bit removed from their emotions as a result of this sort of inclination to live up here, to really control things from a very mental, analytical, logical perspective. They have the Ace of Swords, so they're in that Swords energy. That's what they're contributing, and maybe they're projecting some of that onto you. But you also have the Page of Swords. We have a lot of swords going on here. We have three swords cards and 3 cups cards. This is dynamic duality. This is like the duality of the heart and the mind right now. Some sort of challenge or opposition between the heart and the mind happening in November 2020 inside of this connection. They're both looking out from each other. How does this work? Yeah, like this. Look. He's looking that way. She's looking that way. There's some sort of disconnection. I don't know if it's necessarily a super negative thing, but emotionally, I get the sense that you're not quite seeing eye to eye. I know what it is that you want. You want this emotionally stable, receptive, compassionate, empathic connection. King of Swords and the Ace of Swords showed up over here for your partner in November, and it's a disconnection between your heart and your mind. And I don't know if this is the way that they're seeing you or this is the way they're coming at you, the way they're approaching you, the way they're thinking about this connection, thinking about you. From this very King of Swords energy, detached from the heart, very logical, very analytical. Sometimes this represents a person who's in the military or the legal profession. Let's learn more. What is this composite energy? When the two of you come together, we get the Queen of Cups. Let's learn a little bit more. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. This is the blending of your energy. What happens when the two of you come together? Taurus, November 2020. Love, relationship, and intimacy. If this reading is resonating with you, please do hit the like button. It helps the reading to circulate amongst others, and I really do appreciate your support. All right, we get 2 cards. This is to clarify the composite energies, what happens when the two of you come together. We have a 6 and a 7, a progression of some sort. The 6 of Wands, sorry. Sometimes I just get lost in this imagery. The 6 and the 7. There's an energy here of somebody who's really enticed by the other and enticed by a specific thing. There's something about one or the other that's very enticing. In this picture, it's the booty, but it could be anything. It could be something, you know, just like, again, we were talking about sort of this obsession with this thing, right? This engagement, like this, they're enthralled with this one thing. There's a lot of one things, the one sword, the one cup, and they're all observing it, researching it, focusing on it. And so in this picture, we do see sort of a obsession or an enticement with this one thing, like, oh, that's very intriguing. 6 is the number of achievement and victory. It feels good. It's like catching the wave. It's like being seen, right? This is composite energies. What happens when the two of you come together? Again, Queen of Cups really looking at this thing, studying this thing. He's like, yes, there's that thing. Give that to me. And then finally we have the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know. I wonder if when the two of you come together, it's just like I'm hearing the word like slovenly fest. Like, that's not right though. That sounds weird. It's like, you check out together. It's like complete and total indulgence. Look, there's this wine glass that's tipped over here. There's candles that are tipped over. Either when you get together, you have like a big fuck fest, essentially. Like it's just set all like the sex is on. And you exhaust one another. Or you get together and you just party hard. And that's the connection, right? There's that's how you connect with one another. That's the composite energies. They're, you know, both of them are a little bit checked out here. Checked out, not quite connected to present reality, definitely not alert. Like in the liminal space, like on the verge of sleep. But also they look intoxicated. Straight up, they look intoxicated. Okay. Let's learn a little bit more. This insight with the King of Cups. King of Cups. So King of Cups came up for you and how you perceive them, how you perceive this connection. And then the King of Cups came up in the insight as well. So there's something that this energy is present, or it's something that you're wanting. Six of Cups, past love, past relationship, soulmate, twin flame connection. Six of Cups, we have another 6 here. Could be that this person, the insight, and also the person that you want, or the person that you perceive in November 2020 is somebody from the past. There is a disconnect here. It's like the thing that you want is not really reality. It's not what they are. They are the King of Swords, and you're seeing them as the King of Cups, but they are the King of Swords. Or they think they are the King of Swords. They're not quite attached or feeling connected to their emotions. Not coming from that place. A lot of Swords energy happening here. Clarify again the King of Cups. King of Cups. Let's take a closer look at this King of Cups energy. The insight. My hands are all fumbly. Judgment. There's going to be some sort of awakening here for you. I really do get the sense that you thought this person was one thing. You thought this person was the King of Cups. They're not the King of Cups. They're the King of Swords. You really want them to be the King of Cups, but they're not. So there's an awakening. You know, this horn sounds and you're like, whoa, wait. What was that? Right? And you wake up. You wake up to the fact that the thing that you wanted, you maybe just projected onto this connection. And you're realizing that they are not it. They are not that. They are something else. Yeah, there's a lot of observation, a lot of thoughtfulness, a lot of research, like really looking at, observing this person in November. And I get the sense that you're going to wake up to who they truly are. And it might not be the thing that you wanted or the thing that you need. Let's pull a card of guidance for you. Taurus, November 2020. All right. Hold on, let's keep going. Yeah, Taurus, let me know. Let me know how this is playing out for you in November. This King of Cups, King of Swords energy. Who is who? Which is which? Is it the King of Cups that you want? What is this Six of Wands? You know, like, what is it that you guys are both attracted to? Like, what is that one specific thing that is so intriguing, that connects you? What is that thing, Taurus? Tell me. Okay, so what we're looking for here now is some card of advice or guidance that will help you navigate this connection in November. Help you to learn a little bit more, like glean some insight about what's happening here so that you can navigate this with grace. I don't know about for you, but November seems to be a pretty intense, powerful month for a lot of people. Ooh, Fox. Okay, yes. This is using your keen powers of observation. Taurus, you're paying very close attention in November. You're observing something very, very closely. Fox. 25. 5 plus 2 is 7. That's the number of progression. We have progression here with the 6 and the 7. Something is progressing in November. Some insight will be had in November. There's definitely an energy of observation, research, camouflage. If Fox has chosen to share its medicine with you, it's a sign that you are about to become like the wind, which is unseen, yet is able to weave into and through any location or situation. You would be wise to observe the acts of others rather than their words at this time. Okay, yeah. What's more important, what somebody says or what somebody does? Pay attention to what somebody does. Use your cunning nature in a positive way. Keep silent about who and what and why you are observing. In learning the art of camouflage, you need to test your abilities to pull this off. Wow, okay, so Fox is all about stepping outside of your emotions and putting on your witnessing goggles, right? You're just witnessing what's happening. You're witnessing what they're doing. You're watching how they act. Yes, you're hearing what they say, but more importantly, you're observing how they put those words into action. Are their intentions aligned with their action? That's the most important thing. What are they doing? And I do get a sense that something's going to come to light here, and you're going to realize that the thing that you wanted is not the thing that you have. You want a King of Cups. You want somebody to meet you emotionally, to take care of you emotionally. Through good times and through bad, right? You have really difficult times. You want them to be able to hold the space there emotionally. You want them to be present and aware and connected. You have good times. You want them to be present with those as well, right? This person, I don't get a sense, is able to be present with their emotions. They check out, and then you check out with them. And that's not the energy that you need or want in your life right now. Presence. There's some sort of just fascination with something about you or about this connection that is the thing that this connection pivots around. It's like the only thing. You know, it's not very deep. It's kind of on the surface. It's a little bit superficial, this connection, this thing that connects. All right, so Taurus, that's pretty clear. There's something that you need to observe. There's something that you need to pay attention to. There's some insight that will be gleaned in November 2020 about your relationship. Wishing you the best in November. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, comment. I'm really curious about this. I'd love to talk with you, connect with you around this and get some feedback. And then, yeah, also feel free to subscribe to my channel. Take good care. Wishing you the best in November.